Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. What do we have here? Well, it is the first time when I hear a Russian politician or someone high up in the Russian political establishment saying that the regime in Kiev must be changed, removed. So I guess this guy, his name is Medvedev, Dmitry Medvedev. He called, I think, his American counterparts and asked them how to do it. Not that Russia has no experience, but nobody has US's regime change experience. Maybe they're gonna share a Maidan 2014 experience. I don't know. Maybe Allende, maybe, I don't know, Mossadegh, maybe many others that you can find. Let's go and read this article coming from Russia Today, where these guys are telling us about Dmitry Medvedev, plainly saying, well, regime change, man, regime change must go. As the idiot Lindsey Graham said on a few occasions, yeah, Putin regime must go. A senator that was voted by 1,200,000 people, about 1.2 million people. He tells a guy that was voted by, I don't know, 80 million people or so, that he has to go. All right, let's look at this article here, coming, as I said, from Russia Today, from the 28th of December, 2023. Ukrainian regime must be removed. Okay, and interestingly enough, he says Kiev, Odessa, and Kharkov are Russian cities. I will show you on the map where they are located. Kiev, Odessa. Oh my God, Kiev? And only now I realize this guy said Kiev. I was like, I thought I was reading Nikolaev. I said, okay, well, the southern part by the Black Sea. Now, Kiev, okay. Kiev, Odessa, and Kharkiv or Kharkov are Russian cities. Kharkov by the Russians, Kharkiv by the Ukrainians. The country's former president has said. So let's see where this. Hello, Mary Lou. Let me find that map so I can share it with you and see what is this guy talking about. That's funny, man. Right here, this is Ukraine. This is Kiev or Kiev. Kiev, right here is Kiev. All right, south here is Odessa, right here. And then we have Kharkiv right in the east, right here, Kharkov. So if this is a Russian city, let's try to so this is right here, Russian city. This is Kiev, Russian city. This is Odessa, Russian city. That would mean that you just cut this in two from here, from now north to south, from Chernihiv or Chernigov. Oblast goes down here, and you go to Odessa, and that's it. That's yours, baby doll. Come and get it. Spread your legs and start moving. All right, my friends, that's the first one. Let's see what else this guy has to say. Kharkiv. All right, Kharkiv, Odessa, and Kiev. The removal of the Western-backed government of Vladimir Zelensky is an undeclared but and I'm quoting, most important and inevitable goal of Moscow's military operation in Ukraine. Former President of Russia, Dmitry Medvedev, has said. On Thursday, Medvedev, who now holds the position of deputy head of Russian Security Council, was asked by RIA Novosti about the prospect of peace talks between Moscow and Kiev in 2024. The Russian military operation in Ukraine will continue next year with its goal remaining unchanged, he replied. Of course, according to the former president, those goals include, remember, now, for those guys who said, what the hell, the Russians just want to take over the entire thing. Maybe eventually they have to. They have to because they're pushed. So we have here, right here, those goals, the disarmament of Ukrainian troops and the rejection of the ideology of neo-Nazism by the current Ukrainian state. It's not only that, no NATO as well, and the recognition of the reality which on the territory, which is all the territory that these guys want and as of now belong to Russia, should be recognized, which is not going to happen. But, well, keep on dreaming. That's good, Aim high. And I'm quoting, the removal of the ruling Banderovite regime isn't being openly declared, but it's the most important and inevitable goal that must and will be achieved, he says. He said, referring to Zelensky's government, Banderovite relates to Stepan Bandera or Antonio Banderas, which one you like more, 1909 to 1959, a Ukrainian nationalist leader who collaborated with the Nazis during World War II and is now revered as a hero by authorities in Kiev. And I'm quoting, oh my God, we got Dnepropetrovsk. We got a whole list, my friends, so wait for this. Odessa, Dnepropetrovsk, Kharkov, Nikolaev, okay, you too, buddy. Kiev, they are Russian cities, like many others, under temporary occupation by Ukraine. Many others, I wonder. I know Lviv is not, or Lutsk, because those are Polish grab, and then you got Zakarpattia of the Hungarians. Only the idiots from, I'm going to show you where, only these idiots here don't have any right here. Only these idiots right here have nothing. They don't want Bukovina, nah. They don't want Basarabia and all this right here, nah. Well, we suck a big American diak, so we like that doing. So what the hell? We're not going to ask for anything. Orban asked for Zakarpattia, I guarantee you that. Poland will will get Lutsk and Lviv or Lvov. They're gonna go as far as they can. The Poles will take, if they can, if to let the Poles will have a border with Russia somewhere down here. They would like to have it right here, as they had it in, if you remember, Lithuanian, Poland, Polish, Lithuanian Commonwealth. Look for it. That's their goal. That's that's what they want. Sounded Chinese, but anyway. Oh shoot. Let's go back to the article. Wow, that's interesting, man. And many others. All of them are marked in yellow and blue on paper marks and electronic tables for now. The Medvedev. This little fucker, where is it? Jesus Christ. About talks, they are of course possible, he acknowledged, see, adding that Russia never rejected them, unlike the insane Ukrainian authorities. The former president stressed, however, that Moscow has no deadline for any negotiations and that this may proceed all the way until, and I'm quoting, the complete defeat and capitulation of the NATO-backed Ukrainian forces. Correct. On Wednesday, Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said that the authorities in Moscow identify, and I'm quoting, a lack of drive for peace on the part of the Zelensky regime. His representatives think in terms of war and use very aggressive rhetoric. The US and the EU remain committed to containing Russia with the hands and bodies of Ukrainians. I agree with that, and realize that without aid from these sources, the Kiev government is doomed, the minister said. I agree with that one too. He also recalled that more than a year ago, Zelensky's officials banned himself from negotiating with his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin. Correct. Instead, the Ukrainian leader has been promoting his so-called 10 points, which I think is garbage, but anyway, which calls for Russia to, not all of it, but you can't just say change and love and happiness. These are general stuff, you know. And it's the 10 points that Zelensky came out with are, I would say, a no starter. You can't even start negotiating on those. No, I don't think so. And let's see what's going on here. Instead, the Ukraine leader has been promoting his so-called 10 points peace plan, which calls for Russians to withdraw from all territories claimed by Kiev, for Moscow to pay reparations. The guys already got the bill. It's $1 trillion for now, to pay reparations and for the formation of a war crimes tribunal. Yes, Putin says, I will negotiate, but I'm going to go and be hanged like those guys in Nuremberg. I mean, unless you're an idiot. Russian authorities instantly rejected the proposal as unrealistic, end quote, and out of touch with the situation on the ground. So, my friends, I can't really believe that he said that. Many others under temporarily occupied Ukraine. Oh, let me show you Dnepropetrovsk and all those things. So, Odessa, Dnepropetrovsk, Kharkiv, Nikolaev, Kiev. Okay. All right, say hello to my little friend. So we got here Kiev, Odessa, Nikolaev, Dnepropetrovsk right here, and we have Kharkiv. So basically, or I mean, they're not gonna. So this is the whole thing. What I'm talking about. They're gonna get right here, maybe right here, and the Poles will get there. So they're gonna have probably here is gonna be a buffer zone, so the Poles and the Russians don't, make love. And then down here, straight to this weasels artificial country of Moldova. It's artificial because it was carved out of Moldova from Romania by Stalin in 1940, and then was created as a Soviet Socialist Republic within Soviet Union as a republic. And then after that, after 1991, after the collapse of or disintegration of the Soviet Union, that was supposed to come to the owner, but the Americans said no. The Americans and the Russians after that said, "Niet, we're gonna give Ukraine everything over there, make it big as never been before. We take territories from Romania, which is Basarabia and south of Bukovina. From North Bukovina and south of Basarabia, by south of Odessa. We're going to give it to the Ukrainians, and the Ukrainians claim everything. They claim now the Crimean Peninsula, which was given to Ukraine in 1954, if I remember correctly, by what's his name? Khrushchev, Nikita Khrushchev, or Khrushchev, how these guys say here, but Khrushchev. And then that's it, my friends. Ukraine was formed from the Polish territories, Hungarian territories, Romanian territories, Russian territories, blah, blah, blah territories. And all of a sudden they say, wait, this is ours. Since when? Yesterday? Anyway, that's their problem. It's just when what's his name? Dmitry Medvedev said these kind of things are not far-fetched. Because if you look at Ukraine, look in history and find me Ukraine, for instance. But hey, I don't want to get in that one. Nevertheless, this little guy has some ambitions, and he said them loudly. Now, I don't know if it was the button that was pushed for this guy and activated. That's his role. That's his assignment. Could be because he was much milder up to 2 years ago. All right, my friends. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you.